Here we have a 2019 69 plate Ford Ranger WILDTRAK 2 litre. Now we do have 4 superb unscratched unmarked Riviera alloy wheels in gloss black. Now they are all wrapped in Autotrader off-road tyres. We do have the LED headlights as well as that Raptor style front grille with the light bar just there. We also have those lights just there as well. Now we do also have the bull bar just on the front. Now with this vehicle you get the wide arc kit, which really does give it that aggressive road presence. As you can see, just there, all bolted on. Now we do have side steps on either side of this vehicle, as well as the WILDTRAK decals on either side. Roof bars on the front and on the rear canopy. Now we do have front and rear parking sensors with a rear reversing camera. Now it is the Alpha rear canopy, called the Type 3. Now we do also have a tow bar just down there. Ranger and also WILDTRAK badging on the rear. Now to open the canopy, simply just pull up, and then pull down on the actual tailgate, which is also dampered, as you can see just there. There's a quick look in the rear bed of this pickup. Now pop that back up, pull that down, and then it is locked. Now the rear canopy, the rear door is also dampered just there, as you can see. Now this vehicle is free from any major marks, dents or scratches, and really does look superb from every angle, especially the wide arch kit matched with the rear Riviera alloy wheels. Now if we go to the rear, I'll show you a bit of the interior of this vehicle. Now as you can see, we do have full leather throughout with the orange stitching. Isofix points, pull down the leather armrest with 2 nice sized cup holders. Now on the floor you do also have your 12-volt connectivity and also your normal connectivity, your normal plug socket. You also have the rubber floor mats just down there as well. On the doors you get your electric windows with your leather trim with your orange stitching. Going to the front, there's a look at the driver's front seat, which is electrically adjustable. Now the driver and the passenger seat are also heated, so for those cold winter mornings it really does make all the difference. With your electric windows, you also have the gloss grey trim there as well. Jumping inside, looking just down there, you have your auto lights and also your power folding mirrors. Foot on the brake, you do also have keyless starts from touch of a button. Now we do have a multifunction steering wheel with cruise control and speed limiter just there. As you can see, this vehicle is free from any warning lights on the dashboard and has covered just over 31,190 miles. Now you can change the look of those 2 screens on the left and on the right to suit your driving preferences, so you can have what you're listening to, your speedo, and also other functions. On the end of the indicator stalk, you do have your lane keeping assist, which you can turn on and off, and you get a message just on the right hand screen. Coming to the centre, we can find your satellite navigation head unit. Now you do have the satellite navigation just there. We have your audio connectivity, so you do have AM, FM, DAB, CD, and also Bluetooth audio. You can have your climate control just on there as well, which you can control from up here and also from down here. You have your Bluetooth phone connectivity, mobile apps, and if we go into settings just there, you do also have all these other settings. So you have your Forward Pass Connect, your Apple CarPlay, and you do also have Android Auto, your voice controls, and you can also have your ambient lighting there as well. As you can see, we do have 7 colours to choose from. Now I'll pop it into reverse. You can see we do have your front and rear parking sensors with a rear reversing camera. And you also have the line just in your centre leading towards the tow bar. That makes it easier when hooking up if you're doing it solo. Now when it's in reverse, if you turn the wheel, these lines also turn to let you know what direction that you are going into. Now coming down here, we have the climate control unit again. Now you do have the 2 heated front seats just there, which work exactly how you'd expect it to. You also have the climate control there. As you can see, it comes up with what temperature and what side it is. Now you also have a heated front windscreen like most modern day Fords have. That's a very nice addition to have, as it is when it is frosty, it does defrost the windscreen very, very quickly. Looking down here, we have 2 12-volt connectivities, 2 USB ports and storage. Parking sensors on and off, so as you stop start on and off. You also have traction control on and off, rear diff lock, and also downhill ascent assist. 2-wheel drive high, 4-wheel drive high, and also 4-wheel drive low. 2 nice sized cup holders just in there. Manual gear, your manual handbrake. Soft touch leather armrest with storage just underneath it as well. And there's a look at the passenger's full leather front seat with the orange stitching, fabric inserts, and also the WILDTRAK stitching. Now on the dash you do also have your gloss grey trim all around this vehicle to match with the orange stitching, and the leather dash is a very nice addition to have. Now, this vehicle is available to take away today with free contactless nationwide next day delivery. It's HPI clear, comes with fresh service, and we do offer competitive low finance. Thank you very much for watching. Video test drive of this Ford Ranger WILDTRAK. Now, the purpose of this video test drive today is to show that the vehicle drives exactly how you would expect it to. As you can see, I'm not to fight with steering, not to keep it a straight line, to go straight and true, not veering off to the left or to the right hand side. Now, we do have a multi-function steering wheel. Now, on the right hand side, you do have your cruise control and speed limiter. Now, to activate the cruise control, simply just push the button of the dial, and it'll come up on there saying set, and then use your plus and minus buttons to set to the nearest miles an hour. Now, obviously press up, plus to go up on the miles an hour, and minus to go down, and so on and so forth. Now, just taking a left at the roundabout as you would if you're just driving this vehicle today. We do also have the manual mode, so you do on the gear stick, you have your buttons for plus and minus, so you can go through the gears using those. You do also have your S, which you put it into that by pulling down, and then it goes into S. Now, we do have very comfortable full leather seats throughout this vehicle. The driver is heated and electric, and the passenger is just heated. Now, the heated function really does make all the difference for those cold winter mornings, especially when it is frozen. Now, speaking about being frozen, we do have the heated front windscreen. So when the windscreen is frozen, simply press the button and the windscreen will then heat up. And within minutes, the windscreen then will be defrosted. That's a thing that a lot of Fords do have. Now, we do have the satellite navigation screen just in the centre, where you can find your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth media and Bluetooth audio connectivity. You also have your rear reversing camera with a visual display of your front and rear parking sensors. Now, if you're test driving this vehicle today, you'll be listening out for any wanted knocks or bangs. If you've been listening out during this test drive video, there hasn't been any, which is always a bonus when you're buying a used car. Now, this is a very smooth driving car, going over any potholes or bumps in the roads. It takes it up very, very nicely. Now, it is an off-road car, so you do have your different off-road modes. So you have your two-wheel drive high, which is used for your normal day-to-day driving, four-wheel drive high, and also your four-wheel drive low. You also have your rear diff lock and your downhill ascent assist. So right now, I'm pulling it into the industrial state. I'm going to take a right, I'm going to perform a emergency stop, pop it straight into reverse, just to show that the brakes work exactly how you'd expect them to. And you'll see pop up in the centre screen the rear reversing camera. So 3, 2, 1, hard onto the brakes, straight into reverse. No issues whatsoever, and you can see the camera just in the centre there. Back into drive, again, no issues whatsoever. Now, if you're test driving this vehicle today, you'll be listening out for any wanted knocks or bangs. If you've been listening out during this test drive video, there hasn't been any, which is always a bonus when buying a used car. Now, if you haven't answered all of your questions and inquiries during this test drive and walk-around video, please feel free to get in contact with the sales team, where they can answer questions and also run through some inquiries with you. But that's it for me in this walk-around video test drive. Hope to hear from you soon. Cheers.